Hi, this is Randy. You're looking at a 2004 Volvo Turbo Station Wagon S70, and I drove this car this morning, and I wanted to go through with you some of the things that I noticed about it. It's our intention here on eBay to represent each and every car with 100% accuracy. I do want you to point out, or I want to point out to you at this time, that we have an arbitration policy on all of our vehicles that we post to eBay. Any vehicle that we represent, of course, has the 100% accuracy, and any repair over $500 that we fail to mention, we will incur the cost of that repair. That is also noted on this eBay listing for cars that qualify for it. In looking at this 2004 Volvo this morning, I took an extended test drive on it, and the car started and drove absolutely fine. Now, we don't price our cars based on the retail value. You'll see in this listing here that this car has a $69.95 dealer retail value on it. We've got this car priced at clean book. We wholesale all of our vehicles on here, so don't be discouraged by thinking you're going to find a troubled vehicle here. We're primarily wholesale. This vehicle shows to be a one owner vehicle, has no accidents that it's ever been involved with. It's primarily been in the state of Tennessee, therefore it does not have a lot of rust, if any rust, on it. The paint is immaculate on the vehicle. There's no chip paint, door chips, or anything around on the vehicle. Now, the listing here shows that we've got about 50% tread wear on the vehicle, and it has actually less than 50%. The rear tires has 50%. The front tires are a little bit more used up, but we do want to point out that there's probably 10 to 15,000 miles worth of wear in the front tires left, and a little bit more than that on the rear tires. If you're looking at the left front of the vehicle, you see that it's very clean. As you scan around to the hood, the vehicle just shows that incredible maintenance on it as far as the paint work, and of course, you know, Volvo is outstanding history for their safety. So I think you're buying overall a very nice vehicle here. As I drove down the vehicle or the road this morning, about 70 miles an hour, it performed fine. There was no shakes or anything. The steering was tight on the vehicle. The transmission shifted smooth. The turbo kicked in fine on it. There were no issues mechanically on the vehicle at all. Now, I want to point out again at this time that we do not detail our vehicles professionally until they have been won at auction, and then we detail them so that they're fresh for the new buyer. Under the hood of the vehicle, very clean. We had some repairs done on this vehicle. That's one reason that you're buying it at wholesale, because of the simple fact we were able to purchase this vehicle at a very good price. We took it in and we put some intake head gaskets on it, and that solved a miss that was in it. At that point in time, our mechanic disclosed to us that the vehicle just performed excellent. The motor does not smoke, does not rattle. Like I said, the transmission shifts out fine on it. Again, as you walk around, all the way around on the vehicle, you've got the alloy wheels on it. They really look good. This car has some nice curb appeal to it. And the biggest thing about it is it's a Volvo. I love the Volvos as far as the reputation on their safety, and the mechanicals of them are just a real good car. We want to roll on down now and show you some of the other body panels, and you'll see that they're all straight. Again, no body work, and we're working our way to the NADA as well as the auto check report. We want you to bid with confidence on this vehicle. Again, as I said, if we have misrepresented it in any way, there's a full 100% refund on the purchase. Now, the moonroof works fine at it. I do want to point out on the moonroof that the cable, the motor works fine, but the cable is a little louder than I would like for it to be when you are opening and closing the moonroof. A little WD-40 warranty may fix this, but I do want the buyer to know that I did notice that when I was retracting the moonroof, and that issue um, will be outstanding. The interior of the vehicle is pretty well maintained. It's not ragged out or anything. There are some stress cracks in the leather seats. This is something that a detail will make the interior look incredibly nice, but these cracked seats, that's just simple normal wear and tear. They are heated seats, so that is one of the reasons again for them being cracked. Again, there's no major tears or anything on the vehicle. I checked all the power windows. The lumbar seats work good. The power seats work good. The heat on the seats work good. The rear window defogger performs fine. The front windshield wipers intermediately perform fine. The high and low dim headlights worked fine, as well as the turn signals. The brakes are fine on the vehicle. I think wherever you are, if you decide to drive this vehicle back home, I think you're going to have a safe, comfortable trip. Now we work on around to the instrument cluster on the vehicle. Um, the airbag seat is showing a little bit of illumination, but that's something we're going to resolve before the winning bidder takes possession of this vehicle. It does have AM FM cassette with CD player on it. As you can see that we've got the heated seats here. The volume controls on the steering wheel, the vehicle works, they work fine. Um, Point out here that you have your cruise control along with your volume and your seek and scan on the steering wheel here. Again, this is another shot of the engine compartment, which is very clean, as I mentioned before. Now we want to go back to the auto history report, and you'll notice I've got highlighted here that this Volvo, there's the serial number of the Volvo showing that this is a one owner vehicle. Now this report shows that this vehicle, for the average of the miles and the years of it, that you could expect anywhere from a 79 to an 88 being a high score. And we have an 84 here, so this vehicle is going to rate very high according to the auto history on it. Our final shot here is going to be the retail price. If you compare this retail price to the other vehicles that are being posted on eBay, as well as here on NADA, you'll see that the retail price on this vehicle is $69.75. Average wholesale clean book. This is what you could expect a vehicle like this to bring at an automobile dealer auction, which is primarily the way that we do business. Is where we buy them anywhere from $3,500 to $4,400 wholesale price. We've got a buy it now price on this vehicle at $39.75, so it's an outstanding purchase at $3,975. We try to do our homework here so that we're able to pass you along a great savings by buying from Black Tie Auto.